Welcome back to your Broken Galaxy. I'm Broken. This is part 2 of What If the Younglings Defeated Darth Vader. I did have a false ending on the first one in case you clicked off too early, so the children are alive, but here we go. Darth Vader is dead. The children are fleeing. The one in charge of the kids is like only 8 years old. I mean, technically Grogu at this point is in his mid-20s, but he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just a baby. So they're trying to be sneaky to get out of the temple. The clones are looking for him everywhere, but because they're so small, they're able to easily escape through the vents, just like Yoda escaped from the Senate chamber in Revenge of the Sith. So they get out, and the British-sounding human boy is like, "The clones have turned on the Republic." And a Nautilin girl is like, "No, this holovid says the Supreme Chancellor just declared himself Emperor and that we attacked him." So a Cathar boy is like, "Oh no, maybe Master Skywalker attacked the Emperor and the Emperor thought that all the Jedi were trying to kill him." And then this human girl pushes him and said, "You're stupid." The boy fell down, noticeably more hurt by the emotional act of bullying than the physical act. And the girl continues, "If Master Skywalker was the one that attacked the Emperor, then why was he working with the clones to kill the Jedi?" "Yeah," two of the kids say at the same time. Then a Quarren 4-year-old says, "I need to go to the bathroom." The British boy says, "Sorcy, take little Lana to the bathroom." A 7-year-old girl who's Aqualish is like, "Fine, come on, Lana." And they go trotting off. "I've been meditating on the Force, guys. I think the Chancellor Ovaltine is a Sith Lord," said a 5-year-old Twi'lek boy. "If that's true, then maybe all the Knights and Masters are dead," said a fairly pessimistic human. "Then it's up to us to save the Republic," a Bith girl said, standing in what she thought was a power pose and placing her hands on her hips. Many of the children looked at each other with a spirit of determination. The British-sounding boy smiled and said, "Let's go." They all trotted off towards the Senate chamber after Sorcy and Lana got back from the restroom. It took them an entire day to finally make it, but by using the Force, they were actually able to make it into the Senate and into Palpatine's office. Immediately upon walking in, they see 2 guards lying on the floor. Master Yoda and Sidious, who both have their lightsabers drawn, turn and look at the children in shock. "Supreme Chancellor Ovaltine, in the name of the Republic, you are under arrest," a little boy says. At that, all of the children ignite their lightsabers. Palpatine's mouth is agape in disbelief. Then he starts to cackle. "Is that the best you can do, Master Yoda? They aren't even Padwans yet." "Strong is the Force in them," Yoda says. "Defeat you we will." At this, all of the kids rush towards Palps, who suddenly feels a bit overwhelmed by the kids. They start force jumping, and Palpatine swings at their sabers. And Palps, unlike Anakin, knows how to use Force lightning too, so he starts shocking these little brats. But none of the shocks can kill these baby types. As soon as he starts zapping one of them, another one jumps in the way and puts his saber in the way to block. So these kids are getting beat up and hurt, but they're all surviving. So Yoda is now working in tandem with Grogu to help force heal a bunch of these kids that have been shocked. Finally, Yoda says to the kids, "Force push, now!" And every child raises both hands at Palpatine and pushes with all of their might, alongside Yoda. He goes flying into the wall, and Grogu starts to reach out with his hands towards him, and Palpatine grabs at his neck. Then Yoda turns towards Grogu and says, "Ah, young Grogu, much fear there is in you, my son." And Grogu looks up at Yoda, then back at Palpatine, then at his hand as he closes it and brings it down. "Yes, my boy, forgiveness is the way of the Jedi." At the end, your reign is, Emperor Palpatine. Yoda walks over to the Palpatine, who says in a spirit of disgust to Yoda, "You are not even strong enough to kill me." And Yoda's like, "Mistaken you are. Kill you I will, but the role of it is not for these children." Palpatine's eyes grow wide, and he starts to plead, and he's like, "No, please, Master Yoda." And Yoda is like, cold in his response, and he's like, "Beg you do, Sheev. Expose the bravery of the Siths. Look away, children." At this, all the kids look away, and Yoda takes out his lightsaber and stabs Palps through the heart. Defeated the Emperor is, my young friends. However, save for the Jedi, the temple is not. Into exile we must go. So Yoda takes all the little kiddies and finds Obi-Wan, and then they end up going to a horrible swamp world of Dagobah and raise them all into Jedi Knights. The brand new Empire basically immediately falls back into civil war, and there is turmoil for the next couple decades until Padme, who has never found out what happened to Anakin, becomes Supreme Chancellor. So honestly, I don't think this was as good as part 1, but I'd like to know what you guys think. If you have a suggestion for my videos, another what if, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all of that garbage.